Okay folks, here we go again. Here we go again. Don't know if we can see this. Just leaving. Policia local. Torrevieja. Local police again. That way. Top of the road. Camping is not allowed. Estoy no acampar. Es sobrevive. Survival. Sobrevive. Viva, maybe. Not sure. I'm not good at this Spanish malarkey. I try. But I get a random cop car pull up telling me all about how I'm not allowed to be here. And I have to tell them your boss, your jefe was here with all the scrambled egg, with all the gold braid. 3, 4, 5 weeks ago, whenever that was. And she says, oh, I don't know about that. And I'm like, well, it's not my problem. Your boss was here. He couldn't do anything about it. He did nothing about it. Tina, go. Here she is. Hey, babe. Tina, go. Hey? So it's been an interesting afternoon, folks. Anthony came around. My friend Anthony. He can't come around Friday afternoon with fish and chips and beer because he'll be departing the country. So he brought me fish and chips today, totally unannounced. He got here and asked if I'd eaten. And I'd had a jacket potato, but only the one, as a kind of a late breakfast. Something I cooked yesterday. So he gave me fish and chips again from Tweety's. Probably the best fish and chip shop or fish and chip restaurant in Torrevieja. Thank you, Tweety's. Love you. Haven't been there for a couple of years because of my circumstances. But I would if I could. But Anthony brought me fish and chips, and he brought me a few beers. Well, actually, he brought me a lot of beers. And a little financial donation, which I did my best to refuse. But he kind of threw it down and said, you better pick it up before the wind blows it away. But he'd been gone about 10 minutes when the Rozzers turned up just now. And I don't know what goes through their minds. I don't know how. I've just gone a month without any of them. A month, 5 weeks, 6 weeks. You tell me. Look back when it was, when I had the 2 visits. The Policia local came round and they brought their chief with all the gold braid, and he was really disappointed when he stood here in the field and couldn't do anything. And then they sent the Guardia Civil around 4 days later, and they were really disappointed when they couldn't do anything, but said they were going to take my name and details, present them to a judge and have me moved on. How'd that work out for you boys? But after 4 weeks we suddenly get one pull in and decide that you can't camp here. I'm not camping. This is survival. Sin hogar. Homeless. Oh, you shouldn't be here. The land is private. The owner hasn't complained. Nothing you can do. Without a complaint from the owner, trespass isn't a thing. She wasn't happy. She rattled on and I said, sorry, mi español no es muy bien. And it's not, it's terrible. But I've got enough words now to tell them what's what, because I've rehearsed these phrases often enough. I don't know about rehearsed, but, you know. La dueña no denuncia. Tierra es privada. Whatever. The land is private, the owner hasn't complained, it's nothing to do with you. Goodbye. I was a bit more polite, but... Oh, and then she gets her phone out, takes a picture, says she's going to ask her boss. And I say, your boss has been here, you know. But of course, it's like twice in an hour that we've had a car come down the road and pull up. Because Anthony did, and any car that comes and doesn't just keep going to the bottom, we're now instantly on edge about. Which is why they keep doing it every now and again. It's why we go through this pantomime, this charade every 3 or 4 weeks, and then they leave it alone a while, and then they come 2 or 3 times within a couple of weeks. It is what it is, folks. It is what it is. It's my life as a homeless guy. You get, I'm going to say harassed. Others would just say bothered. You know, you make your mind up. I can't make your mind up for you. You pick your words. What words would you use? Okay, folks. From Tina. And from me, Delta Mike. Out. Join me on Sundays for TrampCast. It's the weekly look at the successes, the failures, the happenings in my life as a tramp, a homeless guy, a hobo, living in Torrevieja in Spain. It's at 5 o'clock Spanish time, Central European time. It's at 4 p.m. British summer time. And 10 a.m. US Central time. Love to see you there, folks. Okay. Delta Mike, out.